Good morning to you. I've come to Ban Wiang Market. This is over near Nong Long, south of Chiang Mai, around about 45 minutes. It's the first time I've been here. I've been to other markets similar to this on a Sunday morning, the weekend market out at Sanpatong, but it's further south than that. It's down the 108 towards Doi Inthanon, and you take the left-hand turn along the 1010, which goes out towards Ban Hong and over towards the Lamphun road over in the east direction. It's absolutely incredible place. I've only just started walking around here, and you can see some wonderful sights. There is a huge parking area at the rear to the side here, but there's also cattle sales and tradings going on. And I was only talking a couple of days ago about straw bales, and I couldn't remember seeing straw bales anywhere. And here, Daryl, it's got some straw bales, look. So for your pond, you could put these straw bales in and help the algae in your pond. And this poor guy's got some injuries on his hocks. These wonderful old places. Wonder how many years these have been here. Beautiful buildings. When you look at the character of some of the wood, and wonder how long it's been here. There's cattle out the back here as well, having a munch, having a feast on these bales. The size of those feet, huge. Now around about 9 o'clock, and I expect the trading may have taken place earlier. Who knows? I'm not familiar with this place. It could take place later, but there's not a lot of people doing their trades there right now. All of this is car parking at the back here, so as far as I can see across the back there is car parking. Well, I've parked out on the main road. I paid a simple fee of 20 baht and parked in something very convenient that I know I can drive out very simply and not have a problem with exiting, let alone having to come back to my car and not find I can get out. Jam-packed the cars here, look. ก็ขายได้จากสินค้าราคาถูกและเรายังมีสินค้าอีกมากมายไม่ว่าจะเป็นปากกา6ด้ามก็10 บาทครับดินสอ2ด้าม10 บาทเช่นเดียวกันไส้แม็ก4 กล่องก็10 บาทครับกระเพาะเราขายราคาอย่างนี้ก็10 บาทใช่ครับ I hope you can hear those cicadas in the background. Really very, very noisy. Well, Stephen and Brian, I don't think that is an antique brass tamper. Definitely not. Some things have an age to them, or an age appearance, and you've got plenty of rings here. Well, I wouldn't be at all surprised if I see something here today that would appeal to some subscribers of mine that I was very fortunate to meet a few months ago. Stephen and Brian, they come to these places all the time when they visit Thailand, as well as coming to see their loved ones. They also come to check out the markets and check out things that they could recycle and collect and possibly make some money with when they return to their home back in the UK. Just sort of come along and look at these colourful ropes and things to put around the neck of a cattle, or cattle's necks. Cattle necks. Well, I'm going to carry on walking straight here and then do a zigzag backwards, forwards, backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards, so I can see most of the stalls. You can come to these places and see a stall and think, okay, what's that over there? And you can get sidetracked and distracted and actually miss half of the market because they're not necessarily laid out in the most tidiest of fashions. There's lots of this weave stuff going on. Oh, there's a nice collection of rack traps there. Some baskets for sticky rice and lots of children's bikes. Nong Long ใช่ไหม
อันนี้ครึ่งโล
ครึ่งโล Oh, so 80 baht for a kilo. Whoa! Got my cup. Steamed corn. Yeah. Cow port. What have we got here? Oh, we've got lots of bearings, carburetors, switches, horseshoes, blades, and more blades. And there's an old water pump. Well, that's had some use, hasn't it? Wow. There's a nice collection of irons as well. Look at those. So you'd put hot coal in there and lock it up again and then iron. Wow. And all different types of design. Ones with screws that open and close here. That's an interesting one with a wooden handle. Look at this one. Big hook there to lock it. Wow. Any chua food pasta take up?
เพราะว่านอกกะหล่ำว้าว
Oh. Who are not galam?
เจ้า
Oh, Brussels sprouts.
น้ำมันหอยไปต้มใส่มาม่า
Carb. Who are not galam? This is Brussels sprout. Or, well, this is Thai sprouts anyway. Who are not galam?
เดี๋ยวก็เดินกลับมาเอาอีก
ชอบไหม
Wow, lots of cow port here today. Corn on the cob. Ooh. Sweet corn. This is cooked. And here we have cooked as well. Just take them home and heat them up. And over here we've got them being steamed. Yeah. Still in their jackets and not looking yellow like the other brand over there. But you probably get three for about 20 baht, I guess. Not sure. I'm not going to ask this lady. Don't want to disappoint her. What an amazing place this is. You can get so many things here. Such a wide variety of things, not just for the garden. And these are some nice fruit trees. Wow. So this is a pink phalang. Wow. Never seen a pink phalang before. Cop macabre. Oh, น่าสนใจไม่เคยเห็น
มันเป็นฝรั่งของกาซีครับผมมาจากจีนครับ
These are fruit trees just here. The size of these mangoes, look.
ที่บ้านน่ะลูกยาวนี้นะลูกใหญ่มากเลย
Wow.
คือหนึ่งตอนที่ห่อก่อนห่อด้วยเราต้องดูปริมาณของลูกที่ต้นเราด้วยนะไม่ใช่เห็นมันดกๆแล้วเราก็ปล่อยมันเลยไม่ได้นะครับต้องห่อเด็ดทิ้งด้วยหมายถึงว่าต้องเด็ดทิ้งแล้วเลือกเก็บ
And there's 150 for a very, very precious tree. I reckon we should plant some of these in our garden. I really do. Wow. There's several types of... oh, I've never seen a red one before. Wow. A red durian. There's several types of durian tree. It's not all the same durian. You get different sizes, different smells, and therefore different tastes. So I've never tasted a red durian before. That's amazing. Not sure how it tastes. And here we have rambutan. This is ngok. Wow, mangkuk, jackfruit or kanun. This is the kanun. This is the fruit of the kanun tree, and this one's giving out a different colour to the yellow one we see at the back here. Wow, and som-o. Such a variety of trees, fruit trees, gorgeous. Nice to see the photographs so you can see what you would get if you looked after the tree and you know, after you've planted it for a couple of years, what you'd get back. It's so tempting to put a tree in your garden, but on the one hand the trees need care, but on the other they grow so big, and in no time a small garden can be swamped with a fruit tree that is overtaking the rest of your garden. So it's very tempting to buy a tree or two because you like the fruit, but then after a couple of years you think, why did I put that there? Because it's just killed the lawn, it's taken all the moisture out of the other plants, and it's huge and it's shading everything in the garden. So you know, from me, personal experience, I don't want to put any more fruit trees in my garden because it just takes up the space. Can I chew a like up?
ให้คิวโอปันเดกิครับผม
Oh.
ให้คิวโอปันเดกิ
Well, there's obviously stuff here you can buy at most markets, but it's interesting to see it all laid out in the different ways. But sometimes you're tempted to think, oh, I'll buy that, and it's right under your nose. It's available. It's here. There's a nice hat for that mosquito evening that you're sat out on your deck and you don't want to get bitten. ราคาเท่าไหร่ครับ
70 ค่ะ
70. Oh, 75 baht for the hat with the net. So you put your head in, and I guess most Australians know all about that. But yeah, that's a good idea, isn't it? When you're out walking in the forest. Sawasdee krab.
ต้องมาถ่ายรูปก็ได้
มันแม่นนะคะ2479อ่ะแฟนอ่ะ
คือตัวนี้
เก้า
มันขายอันนี้มันก็หล่อขายให้ขายอะไรทุกอย่างอะมาขายอ่ะขายให้
อ้าว
แล้วเห็นแล้วหัวอู้กันนี่70,000อ่ะ
จ้าเอ๋ สวัสดีครับผม ผมถ่ายรูปทำวิดีโอสำหรับ YouTube ครับ
ค่ะได้ค่ะ YouTube ใช่ไหม
Well, there's everything here for your fishing experience. Not only the rods, but there's the tackle as well. All of the lines and the hooks and the weights. You know, the joints, the swivels, the other things you need for your lines. Absolutely fascinating. And of course the nets, the throw nets, the keep nets. Wonderful. There's a key cutter, a locksmith, and here's some frames for your favoured Buddha image. Putty cup. Tam video cup. All these watches here, 99 baht. Wow, look at that. Such a selection. They're all nicely laid out, so clean. Okay, well there's a sound system shop here with many different types of speaker, whether it's speaker on wheels, speaker for your car, speaker for your home, all the wires and plugs that you can imagine you need for them. Look at all these knives and scissors, peelers, choppers. It's amazing. Gosh, look at these. Wonder what they're for. Well, I can imagine the bandaging on that handle is for your hands to stop them getting hurt, but by the crude metal that you see there, it's probably a bit sharp if it wasn't bandaged. Wow. And you've got a little trimming set here, look. So, little snippers. And for your information, they're 15 baht each. And a variety of scythes. These are not necessarily straight bladed. These have got serrated edges on them. Fairly light in weight, and what you'd do is you'd put a stick on there and you'd have a handle, either short or long, get up in the trees and chop things off, or chop things by hand. There's a whole variety of that sort of thing here, and you know, you can push with this one here, so you can push up to cut something with that one, or you can pull down and cut something with that. And of course you get different sizes of them, 60, 100, 150, and then you get some brand names doing the same sort of thing. I've got one of these on a long bamboo pole that I saw the branches off of a palm tree that keeps growing above the bird table at home. If you've not subscribed to my channel at Chiang Mai Weather Today, you'll see a view of a bird table, the sky, and Doi Suthep Mountain for 8-9 months of the year. I say 8-9 months of the year, but because currently it's missing, the air quality is degraded by the fires in neighbouring countries. But please subscribe. I'll leave a link above and below. A whole array of metal for different jobs, different tasks around the garden, in your farm. Some small files there, look. Yes. Angled file, and we've got bigger angled ones there, and we've got bigger angled ones there, and here's some flat files here, look. Yeah, some flat ones, and you've got all sorts of different sizes, so you've got small, medium, large, 100, well 75, 125, 135 for the larger one. Isn't that fascinating? And there's some rakes. You can either buy the whole rake yourself, or you can make the the rake up as you want it. And if you want to carry a knife, you've even got these here that you strap onto your belt. So you wear your belt through here, and then you put your knife into here. So that's on your waistband, and you can walk around and look all macho with a knife in your back pocket or on your waistband. And this is a scratch and sniff scene. We've got plamuk, or this is squid. Squid of different shapes, sizes, all the same smell, and it is really delicious apparently with beer. And here we've got some dried fish, something akin to sprats, and then something a little larger. One chili isn't the same as another chili. All chilies are different, not just this chili from this chili, but the type of chili, the size of the chili, the colour of the chili. It all makes a different taste, and when you grind it in a different state of dryness, and gives you different colour, different chili plant. Get light chili, dark chili. Very nice. Good talk up. So here we have some poison, some tablets and powders for getting rid of something to get rid of your mice. And here we have something to get rid of your mop and your cockroaches and all of your bugs. So powders and granules to put down on your floor, but also, sadly, consumed by dogs on occasions and pets by accident, so must be laid out in a controlled way. Well, that's deafening, isn't it? I hope I'm not shouting too loud. The Talad here, the market here at Ban Wiang, it's very interesting. There's nothing here for the second-hand antique searchers. It's all quite new. It's an interesting sight, and it's very interesting to see the variety of things here. Not just your typical your walking street market or your night bazaar market. It's very nice to see all of the agricultural stuff, you know, the plants, the pots, the things that you can put in your garden, but also to see little old ladies sat there selling stuff, and, you know, well into their 70s, 80s, selling stuff in their little market stalls. It's fascinating. I can't believe the noise here. It is, if you have tinnitus, turn the volume up, it'll help you. Certainly helping me. Amazing. See you in the next video. Bye bye.